y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm not sure where you guys live, but in Kentucky, it's basically summer. It's 90 degrees outside. So today I figured I would bring you some recipes that I always like to have on hand in the summer. They're nice and cool and simple recipes, including restaurant-style salsa, some yogurt treats, some barbecue skewers that we're gonna go out and put on the grill. And the most thing that I'm excited about the most are boiled eggs. I can never get them right. They're always too overly cooked, too undercooked, and the peeling never comes off. Some eggs, it's hit or miss. Sometimes the peeling come off, sometimes they're all choppy, and then when you're making deviled eggs, you know, you want them to be pretty. So I have perfected the deviled eggs in the Instant Pot. So if this sounds interesting to you, keep watching. Give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first recipe we're going to make are some low carb yogurt in some mason jars. And you can eat these at nighttime when you have like a little sweet tooth or in the mornings. And what I do is I add 1 cup of the Fage Total 2% yogurt, 2 squirts of, this is actually stevia, and then I have the PD2 peanut butter, and then I mix some water with it until I get to the consistency that I like. Pretty thick here. And then I add a few of the milk chocolate Lily's baking chips and some strawberries. So I've already added a 1/2 cup of the yogurt. And so what I normally do is I like to put the stevia right on top of the yogurt. If you like the yogurt this way, that's okay, but I kind of like it just a little bit sweeter. So I just put 2 squirts in each. And just mix it around a little bit. And then I add just a little bit of peanut butter. And then about 6 strawberries cut in pieces. And then some Lily's chocolate chips. And then put your lids on. And I store these in the refrigerator. They're actually good for a long time, but we usually eat them within 5 days, so. Then you have your little snack. And there you go. Okay, so I have never tried the hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. I'm gonna try it tonight. I'm gonna put 6 eggs in here. And we'll do it together. I already have 1 cup of water. Sorry if you hear bullfrogs outside. I have my windows open and it's summer and there's a lot of them in my backyard evidently. We're gonna put the lid on. So there we are at low pressure for 4 minutes. Okay, so we are beeping at 4 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and release our pressure. 4 minutes. 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 4 Now we're gonna put these in an ice bath for 5 minutes. And then we're gonna get them out and peel them and see how they do. And these are the Eggland's Best. We'll leave them in there for 5 minutes and then we'll be back. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. Get them out of here. Okay, so the next thing we are going to make are chicken skewers. Memorial Day is coming up, so we're looking forward to this. And we're going to marinate it in some Caribbean jerk. We have our green peppers, our red peppers, our white onions, and my husband's gonna cut up the chicken. And let's get started. Okay, now that the chicken is cut up, we are gonna add some of this Caribbean style jerk marinade. And we're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes to an hour. Move it around just a little bit. I might add a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Pour it on. While this is in the refrigerator marinating, we're going to do the pineapple. And we have a special tool that we always use with the pineapple, and it works really good. And we will show you that in just a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and put a lid on this. Go in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, we're getting ready to do the pineapple. Here is our cutting board. It's been bleached. This is our pineapple, and we're gonna core it. And cut the top off. And the corer has some serrated teeth on it. So you're just gonna line it up right in the middle and then twist all the way down. You don't have to cut the bottom of the pineapple off. It just goes right through it. And we're gonna use the chunks in the rings that's gonna go on our skewers. Nice and juicy pineapple. Sometimes you have to wiggle them a little bit because some of the pineapple is kind of tough when it's on the sides. There we go. Okay, and now we'll get to cutting it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cut. We're gonna leave them as big as we can, that way they don't fall off the skewers. The skewers we have are metal, so they tend, and they're flat, so they tend to keep the meat and the vegetables and fruit on there a little bit better than when you're using the wood ones. Okay, so while our chicken is marinating, we've got some food prep going here, but we are going to put this in an oven. This is some restaurant style salsa. I actually got this recipe from Mission Keto, and I will link her recipe for this down below, or actually her video for this down below. I did it just a little bit different with the tomatoes, and I added some garlic, and we're gonna put this in an oven and char it up on, we're gonna try 450, probably for about 15 minutes. And then I'll take a look at it and see, and then after we get it out, we're gonna put it in my food processor and chop it up. Okay, I have my setup here for the skewers. I have some green peppers, pineapple, red pepper, and onions, and of course my chicken. And we're gonna get started. I'm gonna do green pepper first. My pineapple. My chicken that's been marinating for about 45 minutes. A red pepper. I'm gonna do an onion. And we're just going to repeat. Okay, we're walking out to put them on the grill. Grill is already hot. We're gonna close the lid here in just a minute and probably do about 15 minutes and then come back out and check on them. Okay, our skewers are out there on the grill, and this is our restaurant style salsa. After it's out of the food processor, I'm gonna put it in my mason jar. Let's go ahead and put it in the food processor. And I like it chunky, so I'm not gonna pulverize it that much. Got garlic and red onions, tomatoes, And when it goes in here, I'm gonna add some cumin. Oh, and we have jalapenos too. I took the seeds out so it's not too hot. I like it hot, but my daughter's probably gonna be eating this and she doesn't like it too hot, so put it in here. Oh, and we're gonna add lime juice. Get some cilantro here. Sorry if you can hear kids out there. My neighbor's grandkids are over and they're having a good time. Now I like lots of cilantro. So I'm gonna put a lot in here. I don't care if there's stems. Gives it more flavor. Get some lime juice. I'm gonna do the juice of 2 limes. Some limes right here. That's 1 lime, 1/2 of a lime. I'm gonna do the other lime. The other half. Yes, that's my dog barking at the kids because that's what he does. He is due to get a haircut on June the 7th, and we're excited because he needs it. Last one. A little bit more out of this one. All right, now we will chop it up. Okay, so now we're gonna pulse. Like I said, I like it chunky. I'm not gonna do it too much. That looks perfect to me. So we're just gonna keep it just like this. And then we're gonna go back out and check on our skewers. Here is the finished product of the salsa. It is very good. I, of course, took it out of the food processor and put it in my mason jar. I've already tasted it and it is very, very good. I added a little bit of cumin in there and I shook the jar because I actually forgot to put it in there in the food processor, but it is definitely a 10 out of 10.